everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Anticipation is bouncing for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Gabbert's 49ers going up against Palmer's Cardinals. So let's send you out to the Valley of the Sun as we welcome in our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup. One receiver left, three to the right. Patting the man in motion. Now Gabbert. And right away, he lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. And here's the headshots for the offense. And Carlos Hyde, a talented back,
has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for third down. Patting the man in motion. Gabbert. The open man is Smith. Torrey Smith, watch him go. Touchdown, 49ers. Torrey Smith, 85 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. Second down following the run. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Nelson, the man in motion left. On second down, Palmer. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught at the 20. A huge play there for Arizona. 51 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
First down and goal, the offense. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and a big turnover. There as his guys will get the football back. Gabbert now after the fumble recovery. Surveying the field. All kinds of time. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. And the linebacking core could certainly be crucial today.
They do everything really, really well. Fly to the football, defend the pass, you name it, they do it, as well as set the defensive front.
On second down, Gabbert again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He got 29 yards that time. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike. Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Second down following the incompletion. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
As everyone should know by now, if Chip Kelly's running an offense, it is a run-first offense. And Carlos Hyde's his bell cow in San Francisco. But, boy, what a tough task he had running against that front of the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, just 34 yards on 14 carries, and that was on the heels of that great Week 1 against the Rams.
Yeah, and you're going to see more of those great Week 1s from Carlos Hyde. I really like him, one of the better young ball carriers in the NFL.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. So on fourth down, out comes Bradley Pinion to punt this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. A big pickup there on the run. 38 yards. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Palmer to throw on second down. And that is incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Palmer now. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Palmer. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. They come out here in the eye. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's Johnson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson, a 12-yard touchdown run. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Slot man moves right. Gabbert now on 2nd down. He's got time. Going up top. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it down deep into Arizona territory. The defense blitzed. They got to him, but a good job. He just hung in there, took the hit, completed the long pass.
Everything's not going to be perfect every time you throw the ball. You're not going to pick up every blitzer. You're not going to be untouched in the pocket. Remember the Rams of the early 2000s?
Oh, yeah.
They always asked their quarterback to be the last line of blitz control, which means stand in the pocket, take the hit, and deliver strikes downfield. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Blake Bell from 10 yards out. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eli Harold able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Well, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Palmer on 3rd and long. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. In motion left moves Nelson. They'll indeed go for it. Palmer. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come out here in the eye. First down, a run with Hyde. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. A gain of 3, second down. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Again, it's Hyde. And now the Cardinals are going to use another timeout. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Patton, the man in motion. To throw is Gabbert. He's got time in the pocket. A dump off for Davis. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now a run with Hyde. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Carlos Hyde, a 3-yard touchdown run. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.